નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. Adarsh Education Society welcomes you all here.
Dear student friends, let's move ahead with supplementary lesson number 3, the midnight visitor. Perhaps this lesson you have completed in 8th standard your text. In the Oxford book, you have completed this lesson. Once again we are moving ahead with the same lesson, with the same theme, same content. There is not a single word changed. Writer is Robert Arthur. What he has written about this lesson, supplementary lesson number 3, the midnight visitors. We'll move ahead. In the introduction paragraph, what is written there? Possible a secret agent is expecting to get a very important report about to get, and he is able to catch the midnight visitor or not. That is the story, nothing else. And so that the title is the midnight visitor. Another secret agent, Max, threatens him with a pistol, demanding the same important reports. Blah, 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 blah. How he gets success in this plot, that is the story, the midnight visitor. Possible outwits him or not, will move ahead with the same. Two questions are given in the initial, just before the paragraph. How is possible different from the other secret agents? How and why? Who is Fowler and what is his first authentic thrill of the day? What the thrill he got, first of all, and why he was in need of a secret agent, that you have to write over there. Oswald did not fit any description of a secret agent Fowler had ever read. Whenever you are thinking for this crime branch and CID, this and that, in this serial also, when you are thinking for one secret agent at the time, secret agent will be according to the demand, according to the parameters of the description, what we are used to listen, what we are used to read. Enough long, enough powerful muscle, fully free with his body movement, this and that. He knows this, punching and this and boxing, and leave it. This is the general description, this is the common phenomena of a secret agent. Actually, here possible is not at all fit with that reading, with that condition what you have completed over there. Following him down the musty corridor, the veranda, the passage of the gloomy French hotel. This setting, place is given, and the place is French gloomy hotel. Old one hotel was there in the veranda of that French hotel. What happens? Where Oswald had a room, he was used to be there. Fowler felt let down. It was a small room on the 6th and top floor, 6th floor he was. So that Fowler thought that let him come down and let's talk with him. It was a small room, it was not a big room, it was a small room. And on the 6th and top floor, and secretly setting for a romantic adventure. Romantic adventure means what? Romantic means imaginative adventure. What you are going to perform something with your courage, that is adventure. Oswald was one thing. This is the description of Oswald. How he was. He was a very fat fellow. And then there was his accent pronunciations. Though he spoke French and German passively, in a right way, good way, with enough pronunciation, good pronunciation. He had never altogether lost the American accent he had brought to Paris from Boston 20 years ago. When he migrated from Boston to here, then his pronunciation is disturbed. American pronunciation, British pronunciations, both are different. Both are with the different tongue and lips movement. Even the written language is also different. Program, P-R-O-G-R-A-M. This is American English. For British, UK English, P-R-O-G-R-M-M-E. This is the difference in between American and next to that one is UK. You are disappointed, Oswald said, visibly, in the escaping mood to the Fowler. Over his shoulder, kept his hand. You are disappointed, isn't it? You were told that I was a secret agent. Secret agent means what? A spy, a detective. Dealing in espionage. Espionage means detecting, spying, catching, getting something secretly, and able to fight against the danger. You wish to meet me because you are a writer, young and romantic writer, imaginative writer, imaginative writer. You envisioned, envisioned, observe, vision, envisioned, observe. So, mysterious figures in the night, the crack of pistols, tissue. You would have listened it. Drugs in the wine, etc. This thing would be always there in the writer's pen, and you would have observed it. Then would be a fearful, because real life is different. Instead of that, you have spent a dull evening in the French music hall with a sloppy fat man who, instead of having massages, slipped into his hand by dark-eyed beauties, black beauties. Gets only a prosaic ordinary, not something special, but ordinary talk will be there. Prosaic telephonic call, making an appointment in his room. You have been bored with this situation, isn't it? The fat man chuckled means in a funny way, talked with him. Chuckled to himself as he unlocked the door of his room and stood aside to let his frustrated guest enter. Frustrated, disappointed guest enter. You are disillusioned, out of illusion, disillusioned. You are disillusioned, Oswald told him. Perhaps you are not in confusion, in delusion. Disillusion. But take cheer of happiness. Leave it, Naya. Be happy. My young friend, presently you will see a paper. Joy papers. Most important paper. A quite important paper for which several men and women have risked their lives. It love the importance. So many so many sheep took risk. આ પેપરની અંદર કરોડો રૂપિયા છે, તો જ આટલું બધું ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ હોય. So that all are ready to take risk only and only for these papers. Come to me. Come. Someday soon that paper may well affect the course of history. The most important thing, the course of history, the important time period of history. આજથી 5 વર્ષ પછી લોકો આ ટાઈમ યાદ કરશે કે આ પેપર્સ પોસિબલ પાસે હતા. People will remember, people will identify this. The course of history, important period, important time period. In that thought is drama, dramatic situation, isn't it? As he spoke, Osable closed the door behind him. Fowler told him, and Osable closed the door behind him. Then he switched on the light. अंदर में बात करें नहीं मजा अंदर आओ. As the light came on, Fowler had his first authentic thrill of the day. जीवी लाइट चालू થઈ, શું થયું? Authentic thrill. બસ આજ તો ડેન્જર હતું. For half across the room, a small automatic pistol in his hand stood a man. Bunch kar dunga. And today was the first incident. As and when Osable made light on, pistol the manas lઈને હતો, automatic pistol. કાઈ નથી કરવાનું, પૂરું finished. Paper they have because so important paper, and the course of history will remember this important time period. People will remember after 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, 500 years after it happened for this and that much important papers these are. Osable blinked a few times. Blinked a few times means observed minutely. ક્યારેક આપણે સ્વપ્નમાંથી જાગી છીએ ને, out of dream, then we will identify with blinking eyes whether we are alive or we are in sleeping condition. For this purpose, he blinked his eyes a few times, observed minutely who is he, how he is, and what he is, his demand. He wheezed, spoke heavily. You gave me quite a start. I thought you were in Berlin. You were there in Berlin. It is told because Osable migrated from there to here. What are you doing here in my way? Bunch he didn't find out 2 questions are there. Just to try for it. What's there in this story? Next to that we'll come to know little later. If you want to write down anything else, I'll keep myself out from the screen. Whatsoever you want, you can write down it here.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining us.